Hey, good morning, everyone. Merry Christmas. How you doing? It is 58 degrees in Leesville. Doesn't feel that much like Christmas, but hey, we're not complaining here. At least we don't have severe weather to deal with today. I think we get that in here tomorrow. But what a beautiful Christmas morning, even though we do have a little rain falling. It's always a blessed and beautiful day, and I hope you're having a fantastic morning. I waited a little while. I figure, the kids wake up at like 5 or 6, so most of you are probably done with the presents. We have a raindrop on the camera here in Alexandria, but I wanted to show it to you anyway. Look at that. Just calm, peaceful, everything's closed. I don't mind this at all. I could do this more often. All right, so this is what radar looks like. We had some big storms coming in through northwest parts of the area yesterday evening. A lot of rain, thunder, lightning from Natchitoches through Manny down toward Toledo Bend, and then even up into Wynn Parish, saw some decent rains there. This is what we're looking at now. Everything's kind of weakened out. We don't have the instability we had last night. We don't have the severe threat we saw out in Texas, but I do think we are going to see that severe threat return. Just some light showers right now. I'm at 0.07 inches here at the house. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to jump over into the analysis mode, and I'm going to show you and see where the heaviest rain has fallen. Let's take a look. All right, last 24 hours. Okay, so yeah, you can basically see here that heavier stuff fell yesterday right there in Sabine and Natchitoches Parish, sneaking into Wynn Parish, Western Vernon, and Beauregard as well. That's where we had totals from a half an inch to a couple inches. And again, here at the house, only 0.07. So not much going on there. I'll go back over and show you what the regular show was showing. I'm going to stop saying the word show too. Here are your current temperatures. 58 degrees here in Alexandria. So while it is not very wintry out there, we are the cool spot. So we have that going for us. And your wind speeds through the day going to be pretty light from the east-southeast. Kind of chaotic, though, with the rain showers in the area. Trying to reestablish that southerly flow as yet another wave of energy comes in for tomorrow. And yes, I keep saying it, but I think we are going to see some severe weather out of that. Here is your forecast for today. Some lingering rain showers through the day. I think by 5 p.m. we'll start to lose that, so things are going to start to improve just a bit. It's going to be a little toasty out there, but the big story here is what comes in tomorrow. And here's what we're looking at. So for today, everything kind of exits out stage right here. We get some scattered activity by about noon tomorrow. But look what happens as we get later into the afternoon and evening. Yeah, that's not pretty here. In fact, we have a marginal to slight risk depending on where you are. I'll show you that here in just a second. And I think we're going to see some severe storms in the area. So let me see here. Let's go ahead and put it into motion just a little bit further, and you can see here, this is 8 o'clock, got the timestamp up there. By 11, that thing's right overhead. It's going to make steady progress. I like seeing it in that more linear fashion. When I saw those individual cells, that's not what I want to see. So then this moves on, weakens here by Friday morning. We get that out of here, and then things are going to calm down briefly, but I think we get another round of activity coming in late Friday into Saturday. So for today, no real severe threat. You see here that general thunder risk is what we have. We don't even have a marginal, but for tomorrow, marginal and a slight risk for the western third of the area. I think this could get expanded a little to the east, and there is going to be a threat for all modes of severe weather with that. Another marginal risk on Friday. That probably lingers into Saturday. So we have a couple of waves here going over the next few days, and GFS model is going to show us an even better illustration of this into the extended. So there's your line of storms tomorrow evening and night. Then things just kind of hang up overhead. You can see that there's no rhyme or reason to this. It just looks like we're going to stay into that really active weather pattern probably through late Saturday, early Sunday, and then things do get out of here. They move on to the east, and we do calm down. I think we're going to calm down, and we're going to kind of stabilize for a few days, and then we start to cool off. We have that cool down that is coming into the forecast, so that is wonderful news. Another 1 to 3 inches of rain is likely through Tuesday. So what we're going to see here, I think, is one wave that's what's kind of finishing up now. And we saw the heavier totals out west. You see how it looks a little lighter here compared to yesterday to our west and northwest. That's because a lot of that rain fell already. Now we're going to see more stuff developing, and that's going to come in the next few days in multiple waves. Here is your 7-day forecast. And it kind of looks, it doesn't look great. So good chance for thunderstorms on Thursday. I think that's when we have a chance for severe weather after about 6 or 7 o'clock in the evening. And that's probably going to last until midnight or so. Then another round by late Friday into Saturday. That could bring another chance for at least some severe weather. And then it's just kind of warm, although cooler in the evenings there as we dry things out. And then we'll start to get active once again as we head toward New Year's. All right, let's go ahead and take a look beyond that. January 2nd to the 8th, we've got the blue in here. It looks like we're going to be nice and cool. We're going to finally cool down a little bit post-Christmas. And actually, look at this now. This is the interesting thing. Cool with green overhead. I don't see anything credible for wintry weather. But what you need is cold air in place and you need moisture. So we at least will have some form of that, I think, coming together or making that effort to do so in the first several days of June. Or June. I always say June when I want to say January. In the first several days of January. So, I'm watching closely on the wintry stuff. I'm also here in town and I will be here for the severe stuff as well over the next several days. Oh, look, I got the church folks in there, John and Danny. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to everyone, especially, not to, take it away from Danny and John. They're special people, but I wanted to say special Merry Christmas to my family back in Missouri. I think, Mom, you're over at Uncle Mike and Aunt Kate's right now, aren't you? And you guys are hanging out. Had a good Christmas Eve last night, and I hope today is wonderful. I hope it's filled with rutabaga, because that's a thing that you don't get a lot of down here, and I think I'm going to have to open like a rutabaga restaurant, and we can see how that goes, because we make it the right way. We do it the good way. All right. Merry Christmas to the family. Merry Christmas to everyone here in the chat. Everyone on Earth. Let's go. Let's just cover everyone. I see snow. Headed 1st of January to Colorado. See the snow. Oh, yeah, there you go. You got the rain in Gina now. Yeah, we've had some solid showers here. 3 drops in Pacton. Yeah, we had at least 4 or 5 here. Well, Merry Christmas. It's not a white Christmas, but at some point this stuff was snow, wasn't it? I'm going to finish my coffee, go make a little brunch or something, and enjoy the rest of this very laid-back Christmas day at the Miculus house. Y'all have a wonderful one. I will see you back here tomorrow morning. And remember, we have a little severe threat to talk about, so we will be getting into that. I'll do a text update later on today, and then tomorrow I will be watching everything closely. Have a wonderful Christmas day.